when I read that Tory activist and journalist Kate Maltby had received violent threats following the allegation of sexual harassment she made against the first Secretary of State, Damian Green, I couldn't have been less surprised. Women have long paid a price for speaking out on these sorts of issues, especially when they implicate rich and powerful men. Regardless of the facts, they're often vilified and blamed for what happened. In 2016, footballer Adam Johnson was found guilty of child grooming and sexual activity with a 15-year-old girl. A few months later, the former partner of Johnson's sister was jailed for harassing the victim in a series of Facebook posts in which he shared a photo of the teenager and encouraged others to do the same. His victim has said she now lives in fear of violent attack. A few days ago, sexual assault allegations against rapper Nelly were dropped. He denies the allegations. According to her lawyer, the alleged victim told police she didn't want to press charges because she believes the system is going to fail her, and that she never wanted notoriety. Who can blame her given how other alleged victims have been treated? More than 80 women have now accused Harvey Weinstein of sexual violence and harassment, many of them rich and famous in their own right. He has denied having non-consensual sex with anyone. Their individual stories appear to indicate a specific pattern of offending. Despite this, only 62% of U.S. citizens believe the allegations are credible. On social media, the alleged victims have been ridiculed, slandered, harassed, and threatened. They've been accused of attention-seeking and making a fuss in an attempt to further their careers. Before the story broke, Weinstein hired an army of spies, including former Mossad agents, as one contract stated to stop the publication of the abuse allegations going public. His team are accused of collecting information on dozens of people, and compiling psychological profiles with their personal or sexual histories in order to contradict, discredit, or intimidate them, although Weinstein denies this. Allegedly, journalists were also used to extract details from women planning to make public claims. It is, perhaps, unsurprising that a man like Weinstein could use such tactics to protect their own reputation. But there is also a far broader cultural problem. From the vantage point of the UK, journalists helping Weinstein against his accusers seems shocking, but our own media is far from spotless in this regard. The threats against Kate Maltby came after the Daily Mail published what was, effectively, a piece targeting her, prompted entirely by her allegations against Green. It described her as one very pushy lady and insinuated she had only made the claims to raise her own profile. Particularly nastily, it included a quote from an anonymous family friend suggesting her parents will be aghast by what Kate has done. In truth, Maltby's family are fully supportive of her. An accompanying opinion piece by January Moyer dripped further poison, again suggesting she was simply attention-seeking for personal gain. Now, a Cabinet Office inquiry into Damian Green's case is understood to be examining whether he played a role in briefing the Daily Mail against Maltby.